بيته الطيبين الطاهرين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. In this short period I will be talking about a very important surah in the Holy Quran, and that is Surat Al Fatiah. Al Fatiah means the opener or the door to the Quran. Another name for Surah Al Fatiah is Ummul Kitab or Ummul Quran, the mother of the book or the mother of the Quran. This surah encompasses almost all of the Quran. It summarizes the Quran. Allah in this surah is introducing Himself, introducing where He stands in the Day of Judgment, introducing the straight path, introducing the way we thank Him. Another name for the surah is Sab' al-Mathani, or al-Mathani in Arabic comes from the number 2, Ithnain, because it is read twice in every salah. And it is a very important surah because we read it at least 5 times a day, twice, which makes it 10 times a day. And it is very important to understand the surah. So my friend came to me, this is the reason I wanted to give this talk, and my friend asked me, what does Surat Al Fatiah mean to you? And I realized this is a surah I read every single day, but I haven't really looked at it and thought of it. But here are some points I do think of now when I read Surah Al Fatiah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. All thanks and praise to the Lord of the worlds. Alhamdulillah, we are thanking God. This is the first thing we say in our salah. We thank God for the blessings He has given us. We thank God for the breath we are breathing. We thank God for our health. We thank God for our wealth. We thank God for the friends we have. It's very important to realize to have good friends is also a blessing. To have people you can rely on. To have people to guide you, to have people you can ask for help. We thank God for that, to putting us in that situation every day. Rabbil Alameen, the Lord of the worlds, not just this world, our earth. There were worlds before us, the heavens, the skies, the universe, and far beyond the universe which we do not even know of. Ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. The most gracious, the most merciful. Sometimes it's difficult to translate or more correctly interpret the meaning of certain words, especially that of the Quran, and such names as Ar-Rahman and Ar-Rahim, the names of God. Ar-Rahman means the one who has mercy over all things, over not only humanity but over the jinn, the angels, the animals, the birds, in every realm, in every dimension. God has the most mercy. Ar-Rahim is more specific to humanity. The mercy that He practices with us, the mercy that we will receive on the Day of Judgment. This makes me realize that no matter how many sins I may have committed, no matter how many mistakes I've done, sometimes I feel it's difficult to pray to God. Sometimes I feel it's difficult to say Astaghfirullah because I think I am so bad. I think I'm such a bad person, I cannot approach God. Sometimes I have friends who say sometimes they don't pray, or they take their prayers lightly. Sometimes maybe they do things which may put them in a situation where they think they're not worthy of praying. I say to them, how can you say you are not worthy of praying? They say, God will not forgive me, I'm such a bad person already. I will say, if your friend does what you do, if your son or your daughter or your mother or your father does what you do, the same mistakes, would you forgive them? He said, of course I would. However much mercy you have, God's mercy is far more than you can comprehend. So remember this the next time you want to ask for forgiveness. Allah's mercy is far beyond what we can comprehend. And we should always do istighfar. And we always should consider the mercy of Allah. It's the mercy of Allah that we depend on the Day of Judgment. Not the fact that we have done good deeds. but because Allah forgives us for our bad deeds, that He makes us closer to Him and allows us to enter into His heaven. مالك يوم الدين. مالك يوم الدين, the sovereign, the ultimate power over the day of resurrection, the day of judgment, the day of religion, translated literally, but it means the day of judgment. I need to remember this day is true. This day is real. This day will come whether I like it or not. I need to remember everything in this life is recorded for this day to be analyzed. My hands will speak of what I did with my hands. My tongue will speak of what I said with my tongue. My eyes will talk and say, he looked at this. My legs will speak and say, he went to this place. We need to understand that we are being analyzed and everything is being recorded. This is a reminder that on the day of judgment, God will be the Almighty, the All-Powerful. إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ. To you, Allah, we worship alone, and to you, Allah, we ask for guidance alone. This is a very beautiful verse because we don't realize in this verse you are actually pledging your allegiance to God. You are saying there is no one else I will worship but Allah. You are saying that there is nothing else I will ask for guidance but Allah. Sometimes when we are praying, we have so many problems in our mind. Overwork problems, relationship problems, problems with our children, problem with our parents, problems with colleagues or partners in business. إِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ. You are the one who we ask for guidance and help. It is Allah alone who is the sustainer. He is the giver. He is the protector. He is the one who will guide us. So we remind ourselves, He is the one who will help us at the end of the day. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. This is a dua. O Allah, guide us to the straight path. We are asking Allah for help in this difficult life. This life is not an easy life. There is so many distractions. Allah tests us almost every hour of our life. Sometimes I say to myself, this time, if my parents speak to me, I will make sure to bite my tongue, but it becomes difficult when the situation happens. Sometimes we become angry without thinking. We become upset and say things without realizing. This is shaitan taking us left and right away from Surat Al Mustaqim, away from the straight path. We are asking Allah, please keep us on this straight path. The next verse elaborates on this straight path. صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم. Who is he talking about? أنعمت عليهم. It means Allah is going to favor those on the day of judgment. Oh Allah, favor me on the day of judgment. Let me be on the straight path where I am favored on the day of judgment. That is such a high position to be in. That is such a blessing. Allah, please favor me. Please guide me to the straight path where I am favored on the day of judgment. غَيْرِ الْمَغْضُوبِ عَلَيْهِمْ. Not the path of those whom you are angry with. Oh Allah, don't make me one of those people who you are angry with. Let us not commit actions. Let us ask for Allah for forgiveness all the time, so Allah does not be angry with us. وَلَا الضَّالِّينَ. And not those who are astray. La samah Allah, away from the path completely. Some people don't even know where this path is. This is the beauty of this verse I saw for myself. The fact that I can stand every single day and read my salah and read this surah and read this verse, I know I'm not on the path that is astray. Allah has blessed me already. And that is why we usually say after it, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Thank you Allah, Lord of the worlds. Sadaqallahu al-Aliyyul Azim. Allah, the Almighty, the All-High, says the complete truth. وصلوا على محمد وآل محمد.